Okay, dokie. I'm back with another gameplay video. Now, and I promised you guys that I would, show a bunch of consoles. I'm not just going to stick with, PS4, SNES Classic. That since I have such a rich library of systems, I was going to show them off. And here's an Xbox 360. And it's a real blast from the past, Excuse me, I just ate. Had this for quite a while. Haven't really played this in a long time. About a year at least. But I'm showing it off for you guys now. To the point that I even forget what the hell all this shit is. Not the games, obviously, but exactly what this is called. But there's certain games that you're going to see duplicates. Because one may be a bonus disc and or have something extra on it. But as you can see, I do have a 2 tera in the system out of a whole shitload of games. And original Xbox is included on here. Because it was more for convenience, but this has since been replaced in my game room. Trying to figure out what I could use. This is how the new boxes are looking, by the way. I don't even think there's any updates for the 360 anymore. I think that's how old this shit is. But as you can see for the 360, I have a lot of games to choose from. A lot of games. So we're not exactly hurting for games for this shit. And I do have a Kinect. That's why the Kinect games are listed. But I don't know how I'm going to stream them, if I'm going to stream them. I think I should just be able to hook it up to this TV here. I'll give it a shot sooner or later. Just don't mind me, I'm just going through the games. I forget what the fuck I have on here. It's been so long, guys. Like, literally, time's just stopping with this motherfucker. Yeah, see, one's Red Dead Redemption, one disc is Undead Nightmare. That's how they packaged it. It's actually not that bad. It's frustrating, but not bad. Saw, I should say. I'm a Sonic fan, so I gotta have all that shit. I didn't think they came out with an episode 3 of that. I think they just cut it. I think one's a bonus disc. I do have in mind what I want to show off real quick. But I just want to see everything I've got. I don't know if my save is still there. I doubt it. That's what I'm going to show off. Just give me a second. So we're back to the Japanese games. I really want to find Wrestle Kingdom for this system. I know it exists. It's just hard to get. It's been so long, I don't even have this connected to the internet anymore. But by the way, this is one advantage of having a modded system. Especially with the 360, you can play games that were never released. And this was never released. This is the WrestleFest remake we were supposed to get. Yeah, keep my profile in the 4 gigabyte. Because this is a 4 gig system that I added a hard drive myself. And you can tell it's a 2 terabyte hard drive. And yet I still have a terabyte free. So that should tell you something. Because this was made to be future-proofed. Exhibition. I'm just going to show off how this is. I don't know how the hell you unlock these guys, it's not DLC, I can tell you that. So I don't think there was any DLC releases. There we go, Macho Man. I forget what the fuck those are supposed to be. WrestleMania. I'll go Saturday Night's Main Event. What the hell? This was released, however, for iOS and I think for Android. I'm not sure. Obviously, you can tell it looks like a smartphone game. That is just ported. Oh, The Rock.
Introducing the challenger, the Macho Man, Randy Savage. In this corner, The Rock.
I don't want to skip anything because I know a lot of people probably have never seen this. So I know it's, you know, this is technically a development game, but even if, you can tell the graphics still look a little rough. That you can tell this is supposed to be a smartphone game. That's not what I want to do. Well, the controls for this thing aren't the best. Then again, considering it's a development version. It literally just uses the A and B buttons, and that's it. By the way, even in the arcade version, the best way to beat WrestleFest is to be cheap as fuck. And keep grabbing them, keep slamming them. Off the top rope. Come on. Oh, you do his finish up, I can't do mine. Yeah, that's great. Fortunately for you, fucker, I know how to play this game. I've been playing it for years.
One.
And he kicks out at one. Oh, they did the 20 count. Fuck that was. And he still kicks out at two. What the fucking hell? Stay down. Good boy.
Here is your winner, the Macho Man.
By the way, I didn't realize the referee was Andre the Giant. But yeah, that's WrestleFest. Oh, it's Freestyle Dash. That's what it's called. Okay. Or Aurora, whatever. Like I said, it's been so long since I played this shit. Excuse me. What can I play that you guys haven't seen in a while? That I know you guys haven't seen in a while. Actually, you know something? Let's play a little Castlevania. And I know technically it's a PlayStation game. Fuck! Yeah, because... Yeah, because it looks too cleaned up with enhanced. It looks, you know... There we go. Fuck! I'm not really worried about any of the other stuff because what would I really need it for? When you're Richter, you can't really equip anything. At least not yet. Trying to max out my hearts. So I can hopefully... And I say this hopefully because I've only done it maybe a couple times in my life. Beat Dracula without losing any health. I think that's the achievement. Because there's an actual legitimate achievement. That if you can beat Dracula without taking any damage, I think it is. I don't want to be stuck with no hearts. There we go. I think I'm ready.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
Great voice acting, huh? Should win an Oscar for that. See if I can do this correctly. I think I lost that one, huh? Damn it. Well, I guess I'm not going to get it on this try. So you can see I can dodge that just fine. Proving to you that there is a way to dodge those. Should have done that from the beginning, but whatever. I'm doing it now. I'm gonna miss that. The secrets to be further away. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I know I'm not gonna get it this try. So I'm almost out of health as it is. Here comes Maria. Because here's the secret. You spam the fuck out of that weapon.
It cannot be!
People wonder, was like, oh well, how do I beat, you know, the final form with no health, you know, without losing any health? There you go. You spam the crap out of that button. It's up and Y on the Xbox, and I believe up and Y, triangle on the PlayStation. But that's how you do it, because you notice how right when it's finished, I press it against this way he can't get any damage. That's literally how you deal with it. It's probably going to be a shorter stream today, though, because the pest control guy's supposed to come for the quarterly service. That's literally what I'm doing the stream. I'm waiting for the motherfucker to show up. Excuse me. Because usually I do these on Sundays. Oh, is anybody else like me? That it's just, while you have all these weapons, you just spam the fucking enemies so this way you can kill them in one hit and get cheap level ups? Elite. Because I usually try to get to at least level 5 before I get to the Reaper where he takes all your shit. Select is your thing this time. So yet level 2. Next to 138. So there's 3 each. Maybe you should go back outside. So it's worth 10 apiece. This thing is, once you gain levels, certain enemies they lose points. So remember, the wolf is 3, the zombie's 3, the wolf is 10. Okay, now I'm at level 3. 199. See, now the zombies are only worth 2. 181. So 177. Kill these 2. 173. That kind of killed it because the fucking zombie was in the way. But we know the zombies only work 2. 157. See, now it's only 6 points for the wolf. So the zombie went down from 3 to 2. The wolf is down from 10 to 6. Yeah, I'm a geek for these sort of things. Let me see if I can. 19. That is worth 4. This is my secret, though. Watch. 107. Mermen are worth 8 apiece when you're at level 3. And they spawn so much, you can really be leveled up in a little bit. Okay. So now you're at level 4. You got 241. Merman is still 8 points. So you only need to kill 20 of them. 24, about 24, 20, 26 or 27. I'm at the shit, at least when it comes to multiplication right now. But point is, you only really need to kill about 25 to 30 of these for the next level, and you see they jump up every second almost. They literally throw themselves at you. Just don't go in the water, because that gives you damage. Because as with all heroes, they can't fucking swim. Okay. Level 5 is usually where I try to stop it at. But I try to get to level 7 if I can. So let's see. 300. So now the mermen are at 5 points. Which is why getting to level 7 before you reach the Reaper might be a little bit of a pain in the butt. I know you're literally just watching me kill the same enemies over and over again. But that's how you level up. Did you see? That wasn't expected. And just went against my own advice. We should go to there later. I think the bloody zombie around this time, if you can get one of them, they're pretty good for points. He's 48. So it racks up quick. Fuck. That's not too bad. At least for right now. I'm still powered up. So I think they expect you to just rush in the shit. 347. See, now the mermen are only worth 3. Much like the zombies were earlier. And even if they come at you, it still doesn't take as much of a chunk as it normally does. I have to kill about 90 of those motherfuckers. We're at level 6, so we should be okay. So we're at 321. You see, now the wolves are only worth 1 point. This is where we meet the Reaper.
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals? I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again. What?
So now we got nothing. But at least, you know, now that we're level 6, it kind of makes things easier. 318. See, he's 3 points as well. I'll equip the short sword. Yeah, the rusted soldiers, 4 points. I think this is the one that causes materialization. Yep. Okay. I'm not gonna completely sit here and play this game. Trying to get to at least the first save point. What's a little bit of insight on how Castlevania Symphony of the Night works. Now that it's saved. Do a freestyle home. Yeah, it's gotta reload this crap every fucking time. And I haven't once played this. I'm surprised this isn't backwards compatible. At least to my knowledge. I think with Crackdown 3... Well, you forget about Crackdown 2. That game sucked. That game's fucking garbage. I know I have a save here. Now, this reminds me, the reason why you see a lot of these games and they're called HD remasters, like for example Resident Evil 4, well sorry, Resident Evil 5, 6. I thought I had a save on here.
It's all gone to shit, and it just keeps rising.
Unless
Now
they
it's about
didn't
to
load
hit
from the
the fan.
memory unit.
With the world on the edge of anarchy, all forms of policing across the globe combined forces to form the agency. But it wasn't enough.
Because at one point I had saves on the memory unit in here, and I don't think I moved the saves to the hard drive. Of course, what happens is I have to play it again, which doesn't really bother me too much. Just I want to know where the hell my saves went. So I don't even have Crackdown 2 on here. It was a waste. That game was fucking horrible, man. It really was. But yeah, as I was saying, the reason why is because even though the 360 has an HDMI port, and a lot of games took advantage of 720p, it wasn't true HD. True HD is 1080p. And a lot of 360 games were 720 that were upscaled to 1080. So the 360s, that gap between component and HD. Let's see if I remember this correctly. Like I said, what's the worst I gotta do? Play the game again? Because what happened was, my older system broke. You know, red ringed out, and I got this new system.
It's all gone to shit, and it just keeps rising. Now it's about to hit the fan. With the world on the edge of anarchy, all forms of policing across the globe combined forces to form the agency. But it wasn't enough.
There you go. Technical difficulties. Let's give this a shot. Even though I'm trying not to get easily sucked into this game, because you can. It's possible. Like, you'll be starting to play this game, it'll be like 5 hours later going, what the fuck happened? It's one of those games, especially when you get more powered up, and you can start to leap, just at least do what I do, and start fucking climbing buildings and jumping across shit just to get those agility orbs, the green ones. Jesus Christ, man, that's a game in itself. Because it increases your ability, increase your strength, your jumping ability. That's what I'm saying. I haven't used this a lot because when I got the new modded system, which I'm hoping is my last. When I got this new one, it was near the end of the system's life cycle, around 2016.
With the world on the edge of anarchy, all forms of policing across the globe combined forces to form the agency.
Make sure everything works.
Wasn't enough. 3 rival factions now control our capital, Pacific City. The agency is making its last stand in a high-security compound known as the Keep. Access is restricted, and our limited force of peacekeepers can barely hold the fort. Desperate times require desperate measures. The agency is exploiting the work of disgraced scientist Dr. Baltazar Chernenko. His controversial human modification program is now being used to create
shortly before I put the system in storage, I upgraded to 2 terabytes.
Capable of unparalleled evolution
and it came with a 1 terabyte drive. So I'm guessing
the agency's first prototype is ready to take to the streets. And not a moment
too
soon. This is war. A war on crime. Welcome to the agency, Agent. I'm your main point of contact and the closest thing you have to a friend.
Because here's the thing, 360 games aren't that fucking big. The biggest game is about like 7-8 gigabytes. So they're DVDs. So a lot of times you can just
the Volt's autocratic Vladimir the
pop a 2 terabyte drive in here.
Enigmatic Wang.
and you'll be set
Agency
to go.
intel
You'll be
suggests that you
perfect.
weaken each kingpin's
As you can
defenses
see,
by
I have all
locating
these
and
fucking
removing their
games,
generals first.
and Xbox
It's
Live
time to get out
included,
into the
and
field,
yet
Agent. We have some revolutionary
I only
new
used
agency
up
vehicles waiting for you
1
at the base of the
terabyte
keep.
of that entire fucking drive. And that's including 360 games, Xbox games, your multi-disc titles. Because a lot of times what I would do is
Here it is. The agency
a lot of I would
Stand on the purple
just keep the system
authorization point
exclusives
to
or
gain
stuff that
clearance.
plays better on
Then
here,
choose an agency
or that I know I'm going to play.
Use the tunnels beyond the blast
And
doors to drive to a district in the city.
Just
Hold it. This tunnel leads to a district you'd best avoid until you have more
oh
experience
yeah,
in the
full
field.
up bullshit. But a lot of times for multi-disc games, since they're on the PS3 as Blu-rays, I would just put them on the PS3. Move your ass! Move! I'm not gonna be fucking demoted because of you.
News from the Peacekeepers, Agent.
And they're gonna stop my game. And one,
Los
and
Muertos, the dead, have rapidly grown from a petty band of Central American drug dealers into a significant narcotics operation dominating the 2 islands forming Pacific City's east side, a district now known as La Mugre, the Dirt. The gang's death designation was originally chosen to strike fear into those who might dare stand in their way. Now their name is more associated with the consequences of their vile trade. Los Muertos are formidable fighters with remarkable brute strength and brutality to match. They are also renowned vehicle specialists,
otherwise
stealing
known as
and
the jobbers of
customizing
the game.
finest cars and vans before using them to great effect in crimes and getaways. Be aware that La Mugre's South Island is packed with rooftops that present an ideal retreat for athletic agents under extreme duress. To ensure
Which
a
is
guaranteed supply of weapons and ammunition, you need
Which
to
is
regain
exactly why you
control
work
of
on your
agency
ability
supply
first.
These covert nodes are strategically placed throughout the city, but all are currently under gang control. You need to take one back now. A marker on your HUD will show you the way.
Move!
We
Move!
sent peacekeepers to take back the captured agency supply points, but they weren't successful.
Because the problem is that if you run over an agency member, you're screwed, because then they'll go after you. Because you're supposed to be the good guy. Yes,
Take this gang weapon to an agency supply point, Agent. It will be added to the agency armory so you can pick it up at any agency supply point in the future.
Watch this. Yeah, it's pretty much what you're going to do a lot of the game. Yeah, because I don't know how to do the driving stages for shit. So you can earn driving credits just by running criminals over. So that's like try to take advantage of those. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah. Oops. Oh well. Fuck. Oh, guess I gotta come back around. Or not. Yeah, this gun is. This vehicle's dumb.
New agency intel, Agent. Violeta Santa Maria Sanchez. Hot, dirty, deadly. 3 choice words used by an undercover officer to describe the persuasive Los Muertos recruiter. before he fell foul of her charms and her extreme initiation ceremony. Sex and violence are her favored tools. Beyond a severe beating lies the allure of an endless and effortless supply of the finest women, narcotics, firearms, and vehicles.
That's nice.
It's a low chance of success, Agent.
Yeah, your strength is good to have. Oh, there goes my armor. I'm not in the hideout, but this is usually how it goes. Is if you attack the agency, then you're son, you're a fugitive, and they'll come after you, and then you really don't stand a chance. Basically, Grand Theft Auto, but you're an actual cop instead of a bad guy. That's why I say they're the jobbers of the game, because look how easily they go down. And I just started playing for a few minutes. They go down faster than Kim Kardashian. Or your mom. You're really going to need to level up, especially if you're going to go after one of the bosses.
I hate to do this, but...
Okay. I must go to that supply point. There you go. Sorry. My bad.
There's the fight for the agency supply point. It's time for you to show the Peacekeepers how it's done.
With pleasure.
The orange beam of light visible in your HUD shows the agency supply point entrance, Agent.
Thank you. I'll just be taking that back now. See, it stores my weapon there.
Good work, Agent. You liberated an agency supply point. You can now travel between this supply point and the one in the keep instantly. Reclaim other agency supply points to open up even more shortcuts around the city.
Because that's a little bit of
everything. Is
everything.
now updated, Agent. Agency supply points you've reclaimed are shown as orange markers. Supply points still in enemy hands cycle between orange and white.
That's why it's good to liberate your supply
Now let's
points
show
first.
these gangs who's boss. Peacekeepers recently captured this intel, downloading to your personal network. Now.
Yeah, they actually send you a whole bunch of shit.
Juan El Número Martinez is the eyes and ears of Los Muertos, and thanks to his loyal bangers, knows everything about anything on the streets. Residing in the heart of the multi-level hillside housing development on La Mugre Southern Island, this manipulative and malicious
I
criminal
there?
also holds the Los Muertos purse strings. Martinez puts the gang's ample illegal earnings to especially effective use when threatened, by hiring the best assassins money can buy. Your HUD software is updated. A
Oh, near there.
distinctive gang marker now shows the way
Move.
to this key gang member.
Oh, jeez, I think these people speak English. Oh, who else? Because if you increase your strength, you know, your hand to hand, it's really easy to take on a boss with just your bare hands. Unless they're gonna give me something here too. So this is one of the boss locations. Even though I'm just grabbing, going to grab an orb.
New agency intel, Agent.
What did I say? They interrupt your game too.
Jose Tremendo Guerra uses his failing nightclub on La Mugre Southern Island as a front to ply his vile trade, the manufacture and distribution of a potent and addictive narcotic cocktail. A cunning, cold-blooded operator, Guerra takes deliveries of the drugs by day and deals them to the desperate by night. This operation alone accounts for a significant percentage of the Los Muertos' illicit income.
Yeah. Let me just play the game. Now you see why I like to try to increase my strength first. The fuck you do? Give me the fucking car. And by the way, it is entirely possible, because I have done this before, to kill a boss. God damn it. Kill a boss with a motor vehicle.
Be warned, Agent. When a gang hit squad marker appears on your HUD, it means the local gang has sent its strongest
boy.
street thugs to track you down.
This is what this is... Yes, now the agency's after me too. Hi guys! Oh! Score! See, the agency's clearing up. Not like playing Demolition Derby. Alright, keep it up. Keep shooting at me. Oh no, you're getting out of this car. Get out of the car. If you don't want to get hurt, then you get the hell out of the way. Get out of the way. Oh! That's smart. So- Go on. Watch this shit. Damn it! I was trying to get the in the fucking vehicle to do that. Definitely need that. That's gonna come in handy. Go find a supply point so I gotta drop this shit off. And I still was able to run one of them over. Shit, my driving skills are legit. Yeah, there's a supply point right there. Gotta climb that motherfucker. But it's right there. So you can tell when you get powered up, you'll be able to climb that far.
There's an agency supply point nearby, Agent. Located. And
No shit, what the fuck do you think I'm doing here? Masturbating? I tell you, the narrators in these games, man, they're so fucking stupid sometimes. You're near a supply point. No shit, that's why I'm here.
Proceed with caution. This key criminal's bodyguards appear to be well-trained and well-armed.
I'm not going there, fuck that. I'm not going there yet. I ain't that fucking stupid. No, sir.
Nicely done, Agent.
Yeah, you can get damaged like that. Pretty soon you won't need to. But for now, you will. No, sorry, I'm a little stuffy. So it happens when the fucking temperature goes from 30 to 50 to 60 and later on in the week going back to 40 again. By the way, of note, you know, they usually tell you in the game, but it's good to know. When you see an orb, like this fucking one I'm trying to grab now. You see how it has a thing on top of it? That's supposed to tell you the difficulty in getting it. I don't know why in the collision detection this game sucks sometimes, because there's certain windows, and you'll notice, and this is going to be a real pain in the ass, that you can grab. You can. You should be able to. But for some reason it doesn't grab it. It's horse shit. Now, a normal human being, well, not as normal, but you see how his arms are over it?
Martinez is close.
Should be able to touch it. But for some reason he doesn't. It's almost like this game is too good at its job. You know? Too free. The fact they can't, you know, quash basic bugs. That's also important too. I know you're going to feel pressured to start taking on the bosses right away, and they're going to keep pressuring you to do so. Don't. Not until you're sufficiently leveled up to the point where you can actually stand a chance. Like you see when I was in that dude's place, it was telling me a 50% chance. That's not a chance I take. Like if you stand about 85 to 90, at least 80. I'd say 85% or over. Then go after the boss. Other than that, stay away. That's the best advice I can give you on that. That's one thing that sucks also. You level up so... You don't level up quickly in this game. It's shit that... It takes time. To the point it's like, I'm doing all this shit and it's like, damn, I'm still not leveled up yet. And that's another thing that's going to kill you, the camera. See? Perfect example of what I was telling you. You know how I was able to grab it just before, literally like 2 minutes ago? I try to grab the same spot, and all of a sudden, I can't grab it. That's what I mean how it's wonky. Very, very wonky. That shouldn't be a... You shouldn't be able to grab something sometimes and other times. It's almost like you're grabbing it whenever the game fucking feels like it. It's like, I don't feel like having you grab it. Oh, okay, I guess I'll let you grab it. Look at that. Watch, I bet you I won't be able to grab it next time. Yep! He should have grabbed it on the way down, but doesn't. And that's what I mean by this game is broken. Sometimes it's in a good way, other times it's in a bad way, and you really can't tell which is which. When you do start to get powered up, you can start breaking the game in ways that it's not supposed to be broken. Like I said, you can run over bosses with fucking vehicles. There's some bosses you could take out with one fucking punch. It's literally random what it decides to let you do. I don't know what the fucking Russians are doing here. They're not supposed to be here till later in the story. Look at that. You're supposed to be able to grab that. You can grab that ledge and pull yourself up, but you can't. Because it doesn't feel like it wants to let you. And see how you can easily overshoot.
Your athletic skills are improving, Agent. Your typical running speed is increased, and you can now jump to a height of around 15 feet.
But see how like quickly it goes from breaking, breaking you to you breaking the game?
Good job, Agent. As you can see from the
Look at
indicator
that.
on the
That's how
left-hand side of
quickly
your
this
HUD,
shit happens.
You're well on your way to advancement, and the increased killing power that brings.
There's one up here, but I don't think you'll be able to get it right now. Yeah. So you're not able to leap to it right now. But see how what I mean, like stuff that was difficult a couple minutes ago all of a sudden become less difficult? It does break the game. It's almost like to put all the stuff that you can do, such as lifting fucking cars and jump and leaping tall buildings. The game has to break in order to do so.
And vehicle supplies.
It's almost like figuring out what's limited and what's not. You're near a supply point. And by the way, one of the reasons I don't like there's somebody there, I think. Why I don't like Crackdown 2, perfect example. Not this game.
Crash that party and turn out the lights for good, Agent.
See, I'm at one of the places now. At least this game made sense. You're battling gangs. You know, the whole point that they genetically engineered you is so you could take on the gangs. Makes sense, right? It's real, everyday shit. The second one, you're battling aliens. Yes. Aliens. Just doesn't make any fucking sense. It's almost like, well... It's almost like when you make a story and you don't want to make a sequel, kind of like Rob Zombie's Halloween, that you pretty much tied all the loose ends and everything, and studio wants you to make a sequel and you just don't want to. So then you're coming up with shit off the top of your head that's so ridiculous. That's like, alright, they want a sequel, I give them a fucking sequel. And then you get shit. That's literally what this is.
Look for an orange beam of light, Agent. It's only
I love how he
visible
talks to you
through
like you're a
your
dumbass.
eye, and it marks a nearby
It's like, I've only
agency
been unlocking
point you
supply
should
points for the
reclaim.
better part of, gotta be half an hour.
Exemplary performance, Agent.
Say like you said, you're supposed to be able to claim that. But all of a sudden the game didn't want to let you. But yeah, let's go to the... It's the only way to save the game if I'm not mistaken. Store supply point. Just hold on a second. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to answer the phone real quick. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's almost time for them to show up, so let me... I know this is on the 360, but... So that's Xbox One, but it's a pretty good game. I gotta start adding like soundtracks on here, so I could do what I used to do on my old system, put American Gladiators on there. I don't think I created a game room here yet. But this pack, this game room dealt with different packs. What I downloaded is there was supposed to be one final pack released before this went off. And it included Sunset Riders and a few other games. So this is also what you're going to see. Now I didn't edit my arcade yet. I've literally just been playing the collection. And by the way, people are wondering why this didn't work. Well, you released a bunch of Intellivision and Atari games in 2600 and expecting people to pay $5 a game for it. You're not going to get very far. Forget which other ones were in the final pack, but I know that. What was I going to say? I know that Sunset Riders is here, and that was supposed to be in the final pack, but was never officially released. So I had to sneeze. Well, it should be here. I don't know why it's not. But I guess I didn't have it installed yet. Like I said, this is the price to me what I have on here too. So I gotta definitely fix that because there was a final pack. So I need to put in an update for that. I forget. I'm not sure. Because you're supposed to be able to do that with things like this. So I don't have this connected to my internet, because you're supposed to be able to do that too. Connect to the internet, downloads the title updates. Details. Actually. I think you gotta go to the Xbox dashboard to do that, but I'll do that when I'm offline, when I'm off here. This is a pretty good one. Could play really quickly. Show off. I plan on doing a lot more Xbox 360, PS3. Not some older systems since I have the SCART HDMI box. on, Hemi. It's continuing. Oh, a heavy weapon is a twin stick shooter, much like Smash TV or Robotron. Actually pretty cool. Basically Missile Command mixed with the controls of Robotron. Yeah, the later stages can get kind of hectic, as you could tell. And just like that. What am I gonna... Yes, I do have this game on there. You know, since I have Redbot, oh, not Red, I get those two confused. Gamefly. I should try to, for one stream, since I have the Kinect camera, I should rent Hulk Hogan's Main Event. That game was so fucking bad. I knew somebody that bought it back in the day. They immediately traded it back to GameStop. It was that fucking bad. Oh my god, that shit was horrible. And that, by the way, that's another advantage of having a modded system. There were certain games that were taken off the Xbox 360 store like this. Like a lot of the Midway games. And you obviously, I have them on here, so screw you. Prototype's such an awesome game. I need to get the second one. Because there's a lot of games that I do have. Most of these are ripped myself. That's why a lot of games are missing. Oh, this is such a cool game too. It's on the PSP as well.
Marvelous entertainment.
The graphics are much better, but in a way that kills it because the graphics are supposed to be 8-bit. Oh, there we go. Control pad. There we go, much better. So I'm probably going to close the stream like this. The whole goal of this is to... You only have a certain amount of time. So you have to kill enemies, level up, but before the time ends you gotta pray and restart that time over and over again until you kill the boss. So I'm going to show you this real quick. the time goddess comes in. Trying to see if I can get back to the old graphic, because you're supposed to be able to go to the 8-bit graphics. On this. Yeah, this is supposed to be an 8-bit game. They're pretty much forced to say yes. We're gonna say yes. So I do, so no one else is going to be so hectic around here. Let's see if this is on the main menu. Out of my way. Out of my way! I'm never gonna beat it now. Trying to fucking beat it without the fucking enemies showing up. Another reason why I want the 8-bit mode. See less enemies. It's easier to navigate. After this saves, I gotta go back. There we go. Those are the proper graphics. Spent a couple rounds, and by rounds I mean killing enemies, gathering coins. So I need to get his camera back. As if I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, you know? Oh, return the hammer! Like, no shit, what the fuck else am I gonna do? because you can only really get weapons in the stations. So while your level goes away and your time goes away, your strength never goes away as far as your weapons are concerned. So we're gonna play one more of this. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Xbox 360 version has more stages. And why we need that is because that's what the guy needs for his girlfriend. That's also an achievement. Where the statue? Really don't need him, but it's that it's an achievement, so it's better to get it now. That treasure. Statue. Need something wrong with here. So stop using this to got the merch show. I don't remember that being in the PSP version. And as you can see, we've got both achievements, so we got the true hero there. let me show you Xbox original Xbox game on here, so you can see how that works out. Because I know for sure I put the backwards compatible files in here. The hack ones you can play pretty much anything. Which is why Crazy Taxi 3 is on this system. You see it loads hella quick. And it's been played. The only thing I hate about Grand Theft Auto Vice City now, especially it being cleaned up for these newer consoles,
Tommy!
with HDMI, is the blur.
I know. You're just overwhelmed with emotion. 15 years.
I want to see what happens when I get the HDMI cable for the original Xbox.
Doing time for
If
the
this is
family,
still
no
an
piece
issue.
of cake, but the family looks after its own, okay? So how'd the
That's
deal go
gonna
down?
definitely
You
happen.
sitting on some white gold?
Look, Sonny, we were set up. The deal was an ambush. Harry and Lee were
You
dead.
better be kidding me, Tommy! Tell me you still got the money.
No, Sonny. I don't have the money.
That was my money, Tommy! My money! You better not be screwing me, Tommy, because you know I'm not a man to be screwed with!
Wait, Sonny. You have my personal assurance that I'm gonna get you your money back. And the drugs. And I'm gonna mail you the dicks who's responsible.
Hey, I already know that. You're not a fool, Tommy, but I warn you. Neither am I. If it was anybody else, you'd be dead already. But because it's you, because we got history, I'm gonna let you handle this.
Look, Sonny, you got my word.
I'll be in touch.
Oh, it's doing the wide camera. I should be closer up.
Thanks, Mom.
There we go, like this.
Then I say, Fernando, you like to talk a lot, so I get a well-paid job on the radio. Make my name as a successful DJ.
What'd I do?
Now I'm...
Oh, it took a screenshot. Forgot you could do that with Aurora. I don't know how the hell vibration wasn't on already. There. Well, you see why I told you in my earlier stream I used to listen to this all the time banging my fiance. Fuck it. Oh, I didn't hit him. Cool. And it's just what, I mean, it didn't bother me back then, but now it is because it's all cleaned up. The blur bothers me.
Go get some sleep, he says. I have been sitting in this chair all night with the lights off, drinking coffee. This is a disaster. We are so screwed, man. These gorillas, listen to me, are gonna come down here
the
and
tearing.
rip my head off. It's ridiculous. I did not go to law school for this. Okay, now what the hell are we gonna do?
Shut up, sit down, relax. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. You're gonna find out who took our cocaine. And then we're gonna kill them.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Let me think. Oh, there's this retired colonel, Colonel Juan Garcia Cortez. He's the one that helped me set up this deal well away from Vice City's established thugs, okay? Now listen, he's holding his party out in the bay on his expensive yacht, and all of Vice City's big players are gonna be there, okay? I have an invite. Of course I have an invite. But there's no way that I'm going out there sticking my head out the door. No way,
I
not
told
gonna
you,
happen.
shut up. I'll go myself.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, I like 1978 too, but you know, this isn't gonna be a beer and strippers do. I mean, no offense, but I think that you might turn heads on the runway for the wrong reason.
What's wrong with the way I'm dressed?
Okay, look, here, stop by Raphael's. Tell him I sent you. He'll make you look respectable. Okay, go, come on.
Who does that guy think he is? Now I gotta dress like a chump as well as hang out with them? I like this shirt.
I need to do it. I go in big speed.
Fuck it, I'm on camera. I'm gonna be balls.
That's no pasa.
I'm a cop, okay?
Is that okay?
Ah, fuck. Oh well. I tried for you guys. Okay. I'm gonna go to Xbox Home. And it brings us back to Aurora. This is basically everything I have for the original for the Xbox 360 so far. Definitely going to be featuring this in a lot more videos to come. So stay tuned for that. Any new developments with the system, if any, I'm going to show you.